grand evening, my weebles. What is going on? What is going on? Happy Wednesday to everybody, even though it might not be the Wednesday you want. It's definitely the Wednesday, excuse me, that you have. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you can, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to me on YouTube. The link is in those watching me on YouTube. The link is pinned in the chat. Um, peace, God, peace. We're gonna get right into it. Sonia Massey. Of all the things we could talk about, we could talk about Donald Trump. We could talk about how I believe all of that was a setup. You can call me a conspiracy theorist, whatever you want. All of that pales in comparison to the shooting of a young mother so viciously by the hands of law enforcement. Now, I want to state for the record, I don't believe all law enforcement is bad. I have family who are law enforcement, and I love them dearly. Um, so I'm definitely not gonna go as far as to say that all law enforcement is bad. But just like anything else in life, you got a few bad apples in every bunch. It's an asshole everywhere. You know what I mean? Literally and figuratively. So um I'm not gonna lie, man. When I heard about this, man, it kind of stopped me. It kind of stopped me in my tracks because I couldn't believe what I was watching. It was almost like, nah, this ain't real. They come on, man. You didn't shoot this woman in the face. I know you didn't do that. Then for them to release the body cam footage, it shows what we feared. And I'm gonna let y'all know I done been to jail before. It's not some I don't wish jail on my enemies. If you've never been there before, you probably will not understand why I'm saying this. Jail is definitely not some place that I wish for someone to be. Me personally, I believe we should be like some of these other countries. You steal, they cut your hands off. You hit the R word, the SA word, they cut your private parts off. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I'm definitely not for putting people in jail because that doesn't benefit anybody. It takes away from our society, if not anything, because some of the most clever, the most intelligent, the most eloquent people, the most beautiful people are locked up behind bars. And 9 times out of 10, they African American. And 9 times out of 10, it's for some petty shit. But that's a whole nother conversation that we can definitely have on another day. Um, this officer really told this woman, I'm going to shoot you in the face, and did it. Now, here's my thing. It's hard for people to ascertain another person's level of danger, another person's level of self-awareness, self-protection, whatever you want to call it, intuition, whatever. It's hard for me to say what makes me uncomfortable would make you uncomfortable and so forth. If it was clear that this woman was the person in distress, she doesn't have anything in her hands that could take your life. Why do you have a weapon that could take her life? Granted, I understand you're a police officer. You're going to have a weapon. I understand you need protection. I get that. Why this man couldn't use the taser? There's no doubt in my mind he intended to do exactly what he said he was going to do. It ain't no, they talking now, and they're going to drag this all the way out like crazy. They're going to drag this out like crazy. But to tell somebody, I'm going to shoot you in the face and do it, what we even wasting taxpayer money going to trial for? What we doing? Line his ass up on the wall, no blindfold, and put that firing squad up on him. Don't send him to jail at all. That's too easy. He gonna watch TV for the rest of his life. He about 40-something. You know what I mean? According to the information that I'm reading from CNN, you know what I mean? No shout out to them. I ain't gonna never give CNN no shout out. But I'm gonna give them their credit. According to CNN, this dude done worked for 6 agencies in the last 4 years. What is he doing on the police force? I can understand some people slipping through the cracks, right? But if a motherfucker steal from you 6 times, you gonna hire him a 7th? You see 5 different thefts on his record. You finna hire this man at your company to be so you can be the 6th theft? Come on, man. They know what's going on, man. Ain't none of this coincidence. None of it, man. Listen, man, that man, it wasn't no conspiracy, nothing. He didn't conspire to do anything. He wasn't in the moment of passion. He wasn't he shouldn't have felt like his life was in danger because she had a pot of boiling water. And regardless of what your belief is, you should have a respect for other people's belief. That woman said, I rebuke you, devil. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You know why? Because she felt that spirit up in there. And unfortunately, that spirit took her life. It's wild, man. It goes back to what I was saying before. We need to start letting a lot of this petty stuff go. You never know when your last day gonna be. You never know when the last time you say something to a person is going to be the last time you say something to a person. Real rap. Real rap. I might have an issue with somebody, but I ain't holding on to nothing. And when I see whoever I got an issue with, we're going to clear it up. We're going to have a conversation like grown adults. But to be holding on to a beef, I'm not holding on to nothing. I'm not putting that stress on my heart. I'm not finna be going up out of here worrying about this person, if me and this person right, or did I make it right with that other person? Nah. I'm going to love you now, even if you did some foul stuff. Because look, she called for the police and she the victim. Somebody breaking in her house. They see the window cracked or the window open, the car sitting outside with people in it. You couldn't ascertain that these people could be the assailants. They sitting in the car out in front of the crib, but you go inside the house and shoot this woman in her face. After you tell her, mind you, I'm going to shoot you in the face. Listen to how harsh that sounds, man. Can you imagine a scared woman, let alone a scared man? Imagine a scared mom. She called for the police, and to hear the same people that she's expecting protection from to say to her, I'm going to shoot you in the face. Oh, we finna talk about it today. Oh, yes, we are. We finna talk about it today. Right now, we are on air. Oh, yes, we are. Talk to me. How y'all feel about it, man? What's going on? You want to you want to jump on? You want to jump on the camera and join me? Let me know. I'll send you the link. You can get on here, but we definitely finna talk about it, man. But don't be. And this is true. This is true. All of this for most of us, right, who are within earshot of what I'm saying. We if we're not living in these communities now, We've come from these type communities. We're from these communities where this type of stuff, this is not new to us. What is new is that everybody putting this shit on camera. Because if you're around my age, and granted, I'm 45 young years of age, don't get this great confused. In my day, it sounds crazy to say that, but we would run from the camera. We didn't want to be on camera. You know what I mean? It was a difference. Nowadays, everything is on camera. So what's going on ain't never new to us. It's not like it's some new phenomenon that they can study and say, oh, we don't know where this is coming from. Hell no. This shit been going on for years. Like I said, I just turned 45 last month. This shit been going on. This ain't nothing new. The cameras is, though. That's what's starting to hold people accountable, the cameras. But where we seem to have an issue is, even when it is on camera, how can you tell me a person ain't guilty when you watch them in front of this here camera break the law and you still say that person is not guilty? How do you expect people to feel? Tupac had a statement a long time ago, God rest his soul. He said, and I quote, he said, if you keep showing hungry people food inside of a building, they're going to stand outside and say, we are hungry, we are here. We are hungry, we are here. Time go on. We are hungry, we are here. We are hungry, we are here. And as time go on, you know what it's going to be? Move, bitch, get out the way. I'm coming in here. I think all the community really wants is transparency, a little bit of accountability. But how can you explain that? I'm watching that woman's son. I'm watching that woman's son on the camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching her son on the camera sit there and talk. And it's crazy how the media can put a microphone in front of your face when you just lost somebody in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you the last people I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to nobody. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. But I'm watching this young man like, damn, this brother got to really grow up without his mom when all she did was call for help. That's all she did was call for help. I'm going to say it and stand on it, man. We got to protect our own, man. Regardless of how you feel, what your creed, race, nationality is, man, listen. We all want accountability. We all want transparency. We all want what everybody else wants, justice and due process. However, in these communities, we don't get that. And I'm not just talking about black people, because black people ain't the only people that's living in low-income communities. I'm going to tell you what, and if you don't believe me, look around. Look at all the Dollar Generals, Dollar Trees. You know where most of them at? They in low-income communities. Go out to some of these places where it ain't a bunch of black people at. You're going to see a lot of low-income white people living out there. They're going through the same thing. Ain't no difference. Poor is poor. In the eyes of them, only color they see is green. That's it. Time to put this petty shit aside, man. Look at the way of the world, man. And then it's going to be, oh, man, I don't even really want to get into this Donald Trump shit, because this is going to empower this type stuff. This type stuff is going to empower the wrong type of people for the wrong type of reasons. You know what I mean? When it should be a moment of reflection from everybody, all walks of life, all races. Like, what we doing? We got people calling for help and don't get me wrong, she definitely not the first, because remember, God rest her soul, it's on my mind. I just can't, it's on my mind, it's not on my tongue. But she rang that man's doorbell because her car broke down. She a woman and she needed help. It's nighttime. Man shot her ass through the door. What threat did she pose? I implore all of you to do something, regardless of what it is. Righteous senator, Give to the NAACP. Go downtown. They got it's a movement. It's a movement downtown. If you go to the courthouse, they got an organization that fights for people who are unjustly incarcerated. They need funding. They need money. Go help them out. You don't want to play the part of the movement. You don't want to stand outside with the picket signs and all of that. I dig it. Then go do something. Because this right here, come on, man. Come on, man. This ain't it. This ain't it, my peoples. This ain't it. This ain't it. And it's crazy. We're going to get up tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. We're going to look at the news, and the news is somehow going to find a way to justify murdering a young woman who called for help. That's it. The Innocence Project. That's it. I wrote to them when I was locked up too. The Innocence Project. They need funding too. Reach out to them. You don't want to stand outside, march up and down the sidewalk? Cool. That's cool. Go donate $5. You'll be surprised how far $5 can go. Especially to an organization who rely on that. Because it ain't just your $5, it's their $5 and their $5. Eventually it add up. Just like them pyramid scams y'all think y'all going to get rich off of. Motherfuckers can give to Temu. You can give to Amazon. Give to something that's going to help people unjustly incarcerated. Give something. They got to go fund me out to that woman's family. Give to that shit, man. This woman was murdered by the laws, man. Calling for help. Nah, the crazy part though, bro, they should fry his ass, but I think they're going to drag this shit out. They're going to turn this somehow. It's going to tie into this whole political Biden-Trump BS. You know what I mean? When it don't got nothing to do with that, man. It got simply to do with right and wrong. The officer was wrong all the way around the board. You can't make that right. So it's time for his ass to get left. And I don't mean put him in jail, put his ass on that firing squad. I don't advocate for people going to jail. I'm telling y'all, you ain't never been. That ain't nowhere you want to be. I'm telling you. You think it's a game? Go lock yourself in your closet. Stay there for about 10 minutes, right? Turn off all the lights. And imagine somebody telling you stuck here. You can't go nowhere. Yeah, it's that. Word, the other cop, exactly, and I feel bad for the other cop. The other cop was just trying to do his job, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mamba, I agree. That's why I tell people all the time, and every time I start talking like this, they shut my live off. Man, if y'all got y'all, so as they say, your so-called rights, man, you better go get right. You better practice your two-way rights. Not bullshit, man. It's getting crazy out here, man. And it ain't just getting crazy for black people. It's getting crazy for everybody. Black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Spanish, Lithuanian, white, green. It don't matter. Trump then enabled a whole nation of people with some bullshit. And now they acting it out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like real rap. Because the sergeant was looking at him like that because he know, like, yo, what is you on, bro? So you know what? Before I get the twisting up this Billy, I'm gonna go ahead and as I customarily do, I'm gonna send this shot out for Sonya Massey. I'm tired, fresh off of work, doing what I gotta do. But for some reason, man, I had to get on here and get this off my chest, man. This is how I vent and I release some of the things I gotta say by conversing with y'all. and us having great dialogue and great conversation about it. So for those who can, I'm gonna send this one up to her, man. Whew. That shot was brought to you by Duce. How y'all feel, man? Talk to me. What's going on? What y'all think gonna happen to the officer? Talk to me. What it look like? G Woody, I see you. What it look like? I just hate that they gonna try to. Yeah, exactly, bro. He showed no remorse. And that's why I think they should line him up on that firing squad and wear his ass out. Don't put him in jail. That's what I'm saying. Why waste all this taxpayer money with a trial when we got this shit clear on video? It ain't nothing to interpret. It ain't nothing to break down. It ain't nothing to discuss. Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? He showed reckless abandon, as they say. And then his non-caring attitude afterwards. But you know what? I see why he got a non-caring attitude. This dude done been at 6 different jobs. Well, 5 different jobs before this one. In the last 4 years, he averaging a job a year. 1.3 job, 1.2 jobs a year. He don't care. He like, shit. I know the police would take me over to the other police station over in the other county. They'll hire me. You know why? They need help. They need officers. So that's what we doing. We taking anybody as the police. Here's the crazy part, right? In order for them to tell you that you're worth something, you got to go to college for 4 years to get a degree, right? Right? Why do they only send police to the academy for like 6 months? Why they don't send them to the academy for 4 years? I mean, let's keep it a buck. Let's put the training where it need to be. Because I don't need 4 years to figure a lot of this shit out. But you definitely gonna need more than 4 years to figure out mental behavior, that type shit. Because a lot of these problems that these people be having, it is mental. You know what I'm saying? It is mental. But they don't care. People, oh, we need help over here. We're going to hire swinging dick come through the door. And look at the quality that you're getting. People getting murdered. That's calling for help. Come on, man. A lot of department. Okay. I heard that, Porter. Hey, Porter, I got a question. Matter of fact, I asked you offline. It was a firefighter question. I asked you offline though. But it's crazy though. Exactly. You died over a pot of hot water? That's what I'm saying. Where was your taser at? What is that hot water going to do? And it didn't even look like it was boiling over. Like, really? You got a whole taser next to you. People underestimate the power of a taser. I'm going to tell you. I know about a taser. You know how I know? Because one day my little brother Dickie was playing around with one and he hit me with it. Woo! Boy, listen, let me tell you. Lord Jesus, just shoot me next time. Don't hit me with no taser. Just shoot me. That shit ain't no joke. That's how I be looking at some of these people that be eating that shit like, damn, he just ate that shit. I don't know how you did that, big dog, but more power to you. That taser shit ain't no joke. She wasn't threatening at all. There was nothing threatening about anything that she was doing or anything that she was saying. Especially when you think about it, she's the one calling for help. Yeah, because when you tell somebody, when you tell somebody blatantly, I'm going to shoot you in the face, and then you do it? Like, yo, this is how much care this man really didn't have. And I apologize if my voice is cracking. It really breaks my heart. You know what I mean? The shit, it really gets to me, to the center of my soul. You know what I mean? Because it was cowardly. You know what I'm saying? This woman was not a threat at all. Now, I can understand the argument with some of this dumb shit that we see on TV. People will always make some kind of justification for it, and I get it. Oh, they was reaching. Oh, they ran. Yeah. Well, tell me, what's your argument going to be now? What's your argument going to be? Oh, we didn't know what was in the pot of water. I bet you didn't, because you could look right in it and see ain't nothing in there but hot water. That's it. Next, they'll find a way to slander her background. Y'all can act like this ain't the truth. That officer's name is Sean Grayson. Coward ass dude. Coward, man. Cold-blooded coward. Hope they tear his ass up. Like I said, it shouldn't be no trial. It shouldn't be none of that, man. Nothing at all. And the crazy part, I've been out Springfield. I had to take I took a bus trip out there. That's how I feel. I feel like he knew exactly what he was doing, man. And Springfield ain't one of those towns that been caught up with the rest of society, if you can understand what I'm saying. But the pot of water, I believe, was being put on the ground, if I'm not mistaken. So where's the threat? I'm telling y'all, watch how they spin the hell out of this, man. I'm telling you. It's crazy. Watch how they spin it. Don't be fooled by this election bullshit, because no matter who we get, it's going to be an asshole in there that's going to do the same thing that they've been doing for the last 100-something years, telling you we'll do this, we'll do that. And in the meantime, black and brown people still getting killed at an alarming rate. White people still getting killed at an alarming rate. Nothing is changing. So don't be fooled by that bullshit that Biden and Trump gray hit y'all with. It's real shit going on. Not bullshit from people who make laws that nowhere near affects them. Word. This man gonna say, I will shoot you. Man, listen. I don't like wishing harm on nobody. I really don't. I ain't with that. I don't want you. You don't get blessings that way. But man, listen. He ain't through with me yet. He ain't through with me yet, man. That shit bothers me. This man been at 6 different departments. 6 different departments. They asked how she was doing mentally and asked if she needed help. She said, I love y'all. Then went through her belongings to find her ID. Then in the space of about 45 seconds, the deputy just started shooting. How? What happened? Where did the threat come from? What, you a filthy motherfucker? You scared of water? I'm telling you, watch. It's going to be crazy the way they put the spin on this, y'all. I'm telling you. So don't be fooled by this election crap, man. Don't be fooled. Don't none of them do nothing for the impoverished communities. No way, but take. Don't be fooled by that, man. They closing down recreation centers, rising up the cost of child care and daycare. But they gonna get on TV and tell you I'm the best candidate that represents you. Like hell you are. This is bananas, man. Bananas. It's time to wake up, my people. Word. It's time to wake up. That could have been anybody. Let's not forget they got the officers from Newcastle County. They got them on video arresting the young boy for walking down the street. Talking about he jaywalking. Well, you should have arrested me for jaywalking half a mile down where I was at the tip of the block. I'm in the middle of the block. You telling me I was jaywalking and you pull up on me with 3 squad cars and surround me? Talking about the gangs in Delaware. We know who the biggest and baddest gang is. The police. No, we worried about the gangs. We fear for your safety. Nah, motherfucker, we fear for our safety from you. We're going to keep it a buck around here. They're going to ban me eventually because every time I start talking about anything with the government, mysteriously my shit go out. My video get blocked. I ain't played nobody's music. So what they going to say? What they going to say? I ain't played nobody's music. Watch what I tell you. Yeah, exactly. And it's going to continue. Then you got people like, oh man, it's crazy. You got people like Trump weaponizing this shit by telling people when I get elected, I'm going to give the police blanket authority. Like, y'all know what that means? Y'all educated, you know what it means. But for those that ain't, that mean the police ain't never wrong. I mean, they got the green light to do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it. Come on, man. We got to smarten up. You beating the lady down and she in handcuffs? What kind of sucker shit is that? What threat is she to you? You mad and she might have been talking greasy to you? So what? You the police. Your mental aptitude is supposed to be stronger than that. And again, we not downing all police. Because like I said, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Oh, all the police is bad. Hell no. Nah. That's a crazy mentality to have. It ain't all police. It's a select few that get a badge that somehow made it through the cracks because they give you mental evaluations and all of that shit, or they supposed to. So it's a few people that's gonna slip through the crack, you know what I mean? And they coattails gonna show. They slip gonna show. So I don't want y'all to sit here and think like what I'm saying is all police is bad, because that's wrong. It's a couple dickheads at your job too. The same way as some dickheads in that job. But unfortunately, they the dickheads with the power to murder and kill people for boiling pots of water. Barry Love, I see you, my brother. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. She took the pot off. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe that the pot was boiling because she took it off the stove. What you shoot her for? What she get killed for, man? Come on, man. This is wild, B. Facts, Porter. Straight like that. That training and accountability is on the LO. The super LO. There's no way this shit should be. Come on, man. It's somebody's mom. You know what? You're absolutely right. You damn sure should be able to boil. You can boil raccoons. You can boil turtles. You damn sure should be free to boil water in your house. You shouldn't have to boil water in fear of being killed. That's wild. But in 2024, here we are. Here we are. Word, man. So talk to me, man. Line open. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Matter of fact, I'm about to I'm gonna put the link up. More training. To Zilla, what up, though? Yeah, he sound like initially he meant well. Then he just flipped. But the solution, Porter, immediately, for real, we need accountability. That's number one. We need to actually see people going through the same thing that we go through when we break the law. We need to see that, number one. Number two, we need better training. 3 and 4, 5 and 6 months is not enough time to train an officer to be able to go out here and deal with the situations that they about to go through. They making people go to college for 4 years to be a supervisor manager at McDonald's. But yet I can go to school, I can go to the academy for 6 months, and I can be an officer of the law. How long the military put you through training for? I'm just saying. First things first, we need accountability and transparency. We need to see that these people are held accountable. We need to see the consequences that results from that. And then after we see the accountability, then we need to focus on the training, because obviously these police officers aren't being trained either long enough. I'm gonna say it both. They're not being trained long enough, and they're not being trained correctly. I'm not a police officer. I don't know what it takes to be a police officer, but I can honestly say this. I feel like, man, a fucking monkey could go do this shit and not kill people. Now, if you're in a situation for your life, I can understand that. I just seen 2 officers pull a vehicle over on video. I just seen 2 officers from down in Florida pull a car over. Everything, they was laughing and smiling. And then all of a sudden, the brother came out the back of the car with a ooh-wah. I felt bad for them dudes, man. Like, damn, y'all ambushed the police. Brother was just doing his job. Y'all riding down the highway smelling like a pound of bud coming out the roof. Come on, man. You throwing rocks at the penitentiary over and over anyway. Well, Porter, you know, we we know y'all Marines is a little different. Respect. But yeah, they need more training. It needs to be longer. He said, honestly, I don't think this will never stop, and it's sad. I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, if what's to happen when enough is enough? Where will we be then? Revolution? Rebellion? Who stands to win from that? I mean, like, really? All we want is accountability and transparency. Like I said, it shouldn't even be, okay, I got you. I see what you're saying, Porter. I see what you're saying. And I absolutely believe it should be a lot of training. Like, this is crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, he told this woman, I'm going to shoot you in the face. And then he did it on camera. Like, did you not know you was wearing a body cam, big guy? He did. And you know why? He didn't give a fuck. You know why? Because 5 other police stations picked him up after he did some foul shit. And he figured, you know what? A 7th one is going to pick me up after this 6th dumbass police officer, this police fucking station did. Somebody else is going to do it. That's why. There's no accountability and there's no transparency. And until we get some of this type of shit going to keep happening. We got to actually do something. We can talk. Shit, somebody tell me who I need to go talk to. Crazy part is I don't even like public speaking, believe it or not. Y'all told me I was good at this and I should do it, so here I am. Yeah, that's a fact. But if a robot do it, it's going to be clear, cut, and dry. There's no understanding, no gray area. We always going to have that with a human. Exactly. You go to 6, like, this police precinct was the 6th one that hired this man. What was number 3 and 4 thinking? Damn, 5 and 6. Because I'm telling you, all that tells me is y'all didn't care. Y'all needed somebody and you got somebody. Oh, we don't care what the quality is. Send him over here. We need bodies. Didn't do no quality control. Shit, a blind man is fucking seeing a buckwheat that man right there is definitely not a good employee. Your turnover rate is crazy. And as an officer of the law, come on, man. Somebody should have picked up on something. Y'all got all these scientists and analysts analyzing everything under the goddamn sun. But you couldn't figure out that why this dude been in 6 different police stations in 5 years? But you can tell me the surface temperature on the moon. You can tell me how deep the Mariana Trench is. But you couldn't tell me why this man been in 6 different police stations in 5 years. It ain't because he moved, I can guarantee you that. He didn't move 5 times. And if he did it, he didn't get these jobs because he moved. He screwed up in one town, went to another, said, oh, I can get a job here. They hired him. He screwed up there, went to another town. They said, oh, yeah, we'll hire you. We need people. And so on goes the process. And this is going to continue to keep happening over and over again. Yeah. I can dig that. I just feel like that was the biggest. Okay. I give you an example, right? I give you an example of how some people overlook some shit. Now, mind you, I spoke about the so-called assassination. I don't know what kind of Secret Service that was, but the real Secret Service ain't no fucking way. Them fucking snipers was Marine and Navy trained snipers on them roofs and in them windows. Ain't no way none of that shit's supposed to be open. None of it. You know why? Because somebody smarter than me then thought about it and said, damn, you know what? This is a hell of a vantage point. Why don't we investigate this ahead of time? So you mean to tell me you can do all of that, but completely omit that this man is screwed up 6 times? 6. And because of their negligence, that's what it was, their negligence, it cost this young woman her life. Who knows what it's going to cost down the road? Who knows how it's going to mentally affect her son, the rest of her family? Hey, Porter, that's what I'm saying. Somebody dropped the ball somewhere. And I'm telling y'all, they're going to try to push this right on over to this election crap, and it has nothing to do with that. It's simple right and wrong, period. It shouldn't be a trial. We shouldn't have to go through all that. Taxpayers shouldn't have to pay that money when it's on camera, clear cut, broad as day. But let's not forget, Rodney King was clear cut, broad in day too. And we see how that turned out. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting too much justice either way. But I think because the president spoke on it, something's going to happen now. Because if you ever notice, a lot of the times when shit like this happen, the presidents don't speak on that. I think that's why a lot of real pro-black African Americans did not like Obama, because when all of this stuff was going on in the black communities and the minority communities, he didn't speak up on them. He didn't speak up on those issues. He didn't speak up to say, hey, tell the police stop shooting and killing minorities. He didn't do none of that shit. He passed a lot of laws for gays, though. Definitely salute him for that. Good shit. But he did nothing to stop the black people getting killed by the police during his tenure. And if I'm wrong, show me. Word. Yep, that's exactly what it's going to be. An out of court settlement. We're not going to know the amount. A Porter. Nope, it wouldn't matter. But it would still instill hope in some people. It would make people feel like, you know what, Dan, he come from where we come from. He understand at least, even though his hands might be tied because a lot of the issues that he wanted to do, the house had him screwed up. So we can all understand that. But would it matter? Probably not. But to some of the people, I think, actually a lot of the people, I think it would. It would give them hope. You get to see people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can tell people about being millionaires and about being NBA basketball players, but for a child growing up in the neighborhoods we grew up from, to see somebody succeed at that level, that come from where you come from, that gives people hope. So I think if he did speak up on it, it would have gave somebody some hope somewhere, somebody the hope to say, hey, you know what? He understands us. He feels us. He might can't do nothing, but hey, he spoke up on it though. Just anything, you know what I mean? But nah, not really. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But it's crazy, man. I just don't want y'all to get fooled. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. They distracting you with this Trump shit. Then come Biden and his shit. Then Kamala Harris is coming. They great slander the hell out of her. Tell y'all that she's not black and all this other shit. Man, who cares? We ultimately we really just want the best candidate. Although none of them have our best interests at heart. Remember, they passed laws that don't affect them. I'm just saying, y'all. But man, boy. Make sure if y'all can, you like and follow and subscribe on YouTube, Red Tree RC. Make sure you come check me out. Give me a like, follow, subscribe. I definitely need your subscriptions. I want to have more conversations like this and can continue this thing. So I definitely need y'all's help and y'all support. It don't cost you nothing but a follow. Don't cost you nothing but a like. So if you can, stop by YouTube. The link is pinned in the comments section. If you're watching me, shout out to people watching me on YouTube. I see y'all. I got y'all over there in the comments. Shout out to the people hitting me up on Twitch. Twitter was a little messed up. I don't know what's going on with Twitter lately, but yeah, man. It's getting crazy, y'all. There's no reason this woman should be dead. Not at all. Not at all. And we're not going to blanket it and say again that all cops are bad because they're not. Being a police officer is a beautiful thing. Like I said, I got family members. They got a job to do, whether you respect it or not. Whatever your choice of life is, you live in that street life, you know what it is. You're not living that street life, you know what it is. But point blank, period, there's no reason that this young woman should have lost her life for no reason. For it shouldn't be a loss of life, period. But to think about it when you're the one calling for help, that's what make it hurt. That's what drive it home. Like, damn, I'm calling for help. I'm a female. I think somebody in my crib. I got kids. And this the help you give. I agree with that too, Cass. But this cop, he tried to help. He tried to. I heard that shit, Porter. That officer, I guess it was his partner. They tried to help. And then you can see his face. You can see the partner's face after it all happened. The partner's like, yo, what type time is, like, what you on, my G? Because he know now, you got to explain that, big guy. You got to tell him what you saw. You going to tell on your boy or nah? Oh, we already know the answer. We ain't waiting for that. We already know what you're going to say. Hell nah. But then look at us when we say, nah, I don't know who that was in my car that jumped out and ran. I don't know that man. You look at me crazy, but yet let something happen to them. It's cool when they do it, though. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Man, Cash, she could have paranoia. That woman did nothing wrong to warrant getting shot in the face. She was not a threat. She was none of that. None of that. Nothing was threatening about her posture. None of that. And then the fact that after it happened, his NCA, his non-caring attitude about the situation, like laughing, was just like, yo, bro, I don't even want you to go to jail. I want you to get in front of that firing squad. I want you to feel what it felt like when you did what you did. And God forgive me, I don't like to wish nothing bad on nobody. I want to see love, life, live and let live for everybody. Just don't get in my way. But him, I wish you everything you got coming to you, Mr. Grayson. Somebody gonna see you somewhere. That's one thing about the universe. She don't forget shit. You don't believe me? Ask Diddy. It was all cool and it was all fun and games when it was R. Kelly. The universe don't forget shit. You heard me? Nothing. Word. That's what I'm saying. This shit is not going to change until we adopt the mentality. If you kill, you get killed. If you are then you get whatever you get castrated. You SA, you get castrated. I'm trying to abbreviate because these are terms that YouTube don't like. So, you know what I mean? I just think it's not, I don't think it's a I don't think it's a black thing. I don't think it's a white thing. I actually think it's a power thing. I think this cop was obsessed with power. He had the up on old girl. He went in with the mindset of doing exactly what he set out to do. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Then to laugh it off and tell your folks, nah, you don't even need to get that man kit. It's over. You don't need to call the ambulance, call a coroner. I'm telling you, I watch how it play out in court. Be surprised if that man walked. I know you'll say, yeah, that's impossible, Trev. That's impossible, Trevelyan. That's impossible, Tree Bark. Ain't no way that man gonna walk from that. We got that on camera. Well, guess what? It was 5 motherfuckers that beat the shit out of Rodney King, and they all skipped to the Malou right up on about that courthouse. I'm just saying. Even homeboy that killed George Floyd, they gave him a slap on the wrist. You killed a man in cold blood in front of the world. Come on, man. Yeah, we seen all that before. We know what's finna happen. I don't need you to tell me how this movie gonna go, Your Honor. I already know what happened from the opening credit to the closing credit. I already know. I've seen this picture a few times. And I do believe that OJ did it. Yep. Breonna Taylor got away with it. Sandra Bland, they got away with it. How Sandra Bland get killed in the van. How you ain't even make it to the station. You in the van. What the fuck happened in the van? How your neck get broken in the van? Did this bitch flip over? Who was driving it? B.A. Baracus to the 18? Motherfuckers don't see the pattern. I was told when I first came into this nation, watch the movie. You ain't gonna have to say too much. All you gotta do is watch the movie. Everything is gonna reveal itself. Man, OJ did it, not the guard. Yeah, OJ was the gardener. He was finna plant 2 motherfuckers that night. He sure was. OJ did it. I'm just saying, we about to watch this man get off. They're going to say, and I'm going to say it here, what's the day? Let me look at my Apple Watch Ultra 2. It tells me that the time is 8:18 on 7/24. You heard me say it. He's going to get off. They're going to use her mental illness against her. And that's what's going to get him off. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm wrong. I'll wait. Matter of fact, hold up. You know what? I pray that I'm wrong too. I do. Let's don't worry. We'll wait. Y'all know damn well. But the crazy part, it's hard to, it really is hard to say that he'll get off because it was so blatant, and his attitude at the end of it could really send it over the edge. But the fact that we've seen this happen so much, and as much as all of our hearts have wanted the right thing to be done, it hardly ever happens. That's the part that hurts. It's not even, it hurts knowing that the person is gone, but it hurts knowing that they're about to allow this person to just get away with it. That hurts even more. That wasn't even my kinfolk, but she was my kinfolk. She was my sister. She was y'all sister, y'all niece, y'all grandchild, y'all auntie, y'all cousin. And that's black, white, brown, green, Mexican, Taiwanese. It don't matter. Ultimately, it's one fucking race, human. And we being hunted. It's not a game, people. Hey, Josh, I completely agree with the second part. Exactly right. Hey, yo, I need to. Oh boy, nah. I'm still trying to get my cars fixed now. I can't find nowhere to get them fixed at, man. The one place I talked to them on the phone, they told me that they could fix my RC car, and then I get up there and they tell me something different. They like, nah, we don't do it. I don't even, you know what I mean? I'm just like, you know what, okay. I ain't even gonna trip off the fact that they wasted my time. But yeah, man, this ain't, like I said, man, as I was saying, this ain't about race. It ain't about black, white, Puerto Rican. It ain't about none of that shit, man. It's about the fact that there's a few bad apples in every bunch. Again, every cop is not bad. We are not going to go there. We are not going to do that because there's police out here that join the police force for the right reason. The crazy part is, You know how they say some things get lost in translation. Remember back in the day, the police officer that used to be in your neighborhood, he was from your neighborhood. You identify with him. He knew you, you knew him. He knew your family, you knew his family. Nowadays, you'll have officers coming from Lincoln, North Carolina, and you'll put them over West Side Wilmington. They can't relate to they can't. There's no relation. You know what I mean? That's another problem. That was another solution that I've been wanting to speak on too, Porter. I'm glad I just thought about it when you said what's the solution to it, and I'll answer that question again. The first thing I'll repeat myself. The first thing I said was we need to see accountability. We need to see the same thing happen to this police officer. Law, we need to see the same thing happen to them that happens to us when we broke the law. We need accountability and transparency. And then after that, we need better training. We need better training. We need officers that can relate to the areas that they're in. Make these rookie officers do their rookie time in a certain area. If that's going to be their beat, make that shit their beat. These cops can't relate to these kids. That's why the disconnect is so wide. There was a guy in my neighborhood, Newcastle County Police. We all went to school with the brother. I'm sitting on my front step smoking Big Bud. I wasn't tripping. I just seen the cop car pull up, and I'm sitting on my front step. I'm not hiding nothing. Bro, I'm on my front step. Yeah, I know it's illegal. This was before it got legal recreationally and medicinally, but I'm just sitting on my front step, bro. You don't see me out here doing nothing. I ain't all in the street smoking nothing. I'm sitting on my front step. So if I'm an issue on my front step, then go ahead and write me my citation and let's keep it moving. But you know what he told me? I put it down, was respectful when he came up because he just rolled up just to chill like, yo, what's going on? What's happening with you? I put my bud down, you know what I mean, on some respect shit. He was like, nah, you good. You sitting right here with it. You know what I mean? You straight. That's relatable. Like you come from this city. You know some of these parents out here. We need to get that back. These cops can't relate, man. And we can't relate to none of them. We don't got nobody going up there giving them dialogue like, yo, listen, this is who we are. This is what we stand for. I wish I could be that voice to say, you know what? Let's go down and talk to the chief of police. Let's introduce ourselves to him. Hey, man, listen, this is who we are. This is who we about. You need to tell your cronies the same thing. But I ain't that guy. Love you too, Josh. Be safe, my brother. Until next time. Word, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. All this senseless death for nothing. And we watching. Yeah. Can't blame them. At least the motherfucker tried. You know what I mean? At least they tried. That's all I can say. They tried. They tried to make it do what it do. But I just think it's crazy, man, that this woman had to lose her life for absolutely nothing, man. This woman did nothing wrong. And they're going to use the fact that she had mental issues. They're not going to use it against the officer. They're going to use that in his benefit. They're going to use that to her detriment, even though she's deceased. Hate for them to put that on the dead person. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to make her something. Oh, she had a pot of boiling water in her hand. So what? He got a taser. And let's get to something before that. You specifically, I'm gonna say the word again because some of y'all seem to get the word specifically and pacifically confused. I don't even think pacifically is in the dictionary. But yeah, specifically, you told this woman, I'm going to shoot you in the face. And Cass, They told her to turn the pot of water off. She did. She even took the pot of water off the fire. What's going to be their excuse now? What is she? Is she a firebender? I'm just saying. She did everything they asked her to do. She complied, and she still got killed. Oh man, this shit just hurts my heart, man. I got the link to the chat to the YouTube page pinned in the chat. If y'all can, please go drop me a like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? So that we can speak some more. I'm trying to get up to a certain amount of subscribers, and with y'all's help, I get there. If I can get everybody that tunes into my podcast right now here watching me on Facebook to go ahead and jump on over and drop me a follow on YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. It won't cost you anything. Um, come check me out, man. I got a variety of things on there, man. We could talk about everything. But right now we talking about Sonia Massey. We talking about Sean Grayson, piece of shit, who shot a woman in the face because he was a coward. Word. Castro, what up, my brother? I agree with you, Porter. He definitely won the irony. He definitely won the kill. He did exactly what he said he was gonna do. Told her he was gonna shoot her in the face and he did it. And this is wow. Like I said, if you're not gonna write letters to your Senate, you're not gonna write letters to what was it that the Innocence Project, do something. Go donate to the NAACP. Find that woman's I'm gonna find her family's GoFundMe. I'm gonna post it. Donate to their family. I understand everybody don't want to be walking up and down the block holding picket signs. Cool. Do what you can do. But I can't sit here and consciously tell y'all that this is the topic and it ain't nothing we can do about it. Hey man, listen, change start from within. I do my part. Harris Root, what up, though? Word, because this is wild. This is wild, man. Yeah, he definitely was pure evil. That's why I feel as though he don't deserve prison time. He don't deserve to get fed and live and breathe off the state. I believe he should be put to the firing squad. I don't believe in sending people to jail. I believe you should get what you put out there. You steal, let them chop one of your fingers off. I bet you stop stealing when the only thing you can steal is donuts. I bet you'll stop stealing then. Word. I don't care who you vote for. Just go vote for somebody. Ain't none of them gonna do us no good, but whoever you feel is best to you, drop your shit out there. It ain't nobody business who you gonna rock with, who you rock with. Just go rock with them. Straight like that. Because this is crazy. 6 different police stations in 5 years. And not one person thought to to take a deep delve into this man's background, into his record, and see why does this man, why is he, what is up with his work history? Any other job wouldn't hire this man. Like, not the me that they needed officers and they didn't care about his background enough to do a background check, because if they did, those red flags in his background would have arose and said, hey, I'm right here. Don't overlook me. But they didn't, because they needed officers. And because they needed officers, this woman lost her life due to negligence on the part of that police station. I think they all should be held accountable. I hope ignorant ass Benjamin Crump, I don't like him either. He's a lawyer of opportunity. I hate them kind of people. You not there for that family's benefit. You there for the benefit of a check. You check chasing ass nigga. I'm going to say it what it is. I don't like that dude neither, man. I don't like them kind of people. If you're going to do something, do it out the kindness of your heart. Do it because the spirit moved you to say, you know what, I need to help these people. I need to do something. But if you're doing it with the financial gain in mind, you ain't going to never prosper in life. Everything you think about it's going to fail because you coming at it the wrong way. I don't like that dude, man. I hate people that do that shit. Opportunist ass people. Yeah, they got to pass all that shit. But they didn't. They overlooked all of that. I'm telling y'all what's gonna now. None of this. This is what's gonna happen. They're gonna find out that this police station needed officers. That's why they overlooked his background of having 5 previous jobs in 5 years, because that was number 6 that he was on. No, I'm sorry. The job he was on was number 7. You had 6 different jobs in the last 5 years. Your work history ain't shit. Nigga, fast food people gonna look at you like, man, you ain't dependable, bro. And they hire anybody as long as you got the willingness to work. Anybody else will look at his work history real suspect. But which tells me they didn't look at his work history. They had no clue. And if they did, they didn't give a fuck. Why? Because they need officers. And unfortunately, 6 other people overlooked that same thing. Now, I can understand you might have slipped through the crack once, maybe twice. Shit, 3 times you was motherfucking David Copperfield, the magician. But 6 times, ain't nobody slipping through shit 6 times. 6 times, the motherfucker let you in. You didn't slip through shit. You feel me? I heard that part. He said if you have a connect, you can get a job anywhere. Word. Matter of opinion. I heard that. It's crazy, man. It's wild. That's why I ain't advocating for nobody to do no crazy shit. If you can. I just said it. I said, this is what I just said, right? I said, in order for you to get a degree in anything, it takes you 4 years to go to college. 4 years just to get the starter degree. But to be a police officer, the academy is only what? 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So if I wanted to go be the general manager of the Wendy's, not the supervisor, the general manager, I got to go to college for 4 years. But if I want to go be a police officer and have a dangerous weapon, I only have to go to school for half a year. That's fucking bananas. That's almost as retarded as broke teachers. That should be a fucking oxymoron. Crazy what we put value on. Crazy. But when people picking out those presidential candidates, I bet they won't ask them questions. I bet they won't take that into consideration. Like, why are we paying basketball players $300 million for 4 years when we can't pay a teacher $100,000 for 1 year? For 10 years. Why do you got to have a second job for daycare? Just to have daycare? I bet they won't ask their presidential nominee them questions. Wish I could get in front of them. I damn sure would. I damn sure would. But I'm finna let you know, if I was the president, I'd be elected on Sunday and assassinated on Monday. I'm finna let you know right now. I'm a little too radical with my thoughts and my ideas, although they not all wrong. Definitely ain't. But it's still no excuse and no reason as to why this young woman had to lose her life to a guy who's going on job number 7 in 6 years. She grabbed a boiling pot of water. One deputy steps back and says, "Step back away from your hot, steaming water." She said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." The deputy says, "Huh?" She said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And this dickhead of an officer said, "You better fucking not, or I swear to God, I'll shoot you in the fucking face." You better not what? What'd she do? Because all she did was take the pot of water off the fire and lost her life for it. There, I'm telling y'all, they are going to. All right, Porter, I appreciate you, my brother. Word, I do. Great conversation we had tonight, man. Make sure y'all like, follow, and subscribe. YouTube, Red Tree RC. I need all y'all. If y'all can, go over there and drop me a follow. I greatly appreciate you. But it ain't no reason that this woman should be gone. And then his superior officer gonna say he guesses that a calmer tone could have been used. A calmer tone? How about a calmer means of protection? How about a taser gun? Don't you got one of them? Like, let's be real. You shot this woman because you wanted to. She complied to everything you asked her to do. But she felt that spirit up in her home. That's why she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." She told him twice. And he told her, "You better fucking not." She didn't do anything. She took the pot off the fire, went to sit it down, and he told her, "You better fucking not, or I'm going to shoot you in the face." And he shot her in the face. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Shit just hurts my heart, man. I feel bad for the guy's partner. He tried to save that woman's life. He tried. He tried. I know the hell that's right. Telling people, man, better believe in the best, the best protection you got is yourself and your own means. Yourself and your own means. On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and sign on up out of here. It's been awesome having this conversation with y'all. Again, if you can, please go follow and like, subscribe on YouTube, Red Tree RC. If you check my page, I got the QR code up there. It'll take you right to the Red Tree page on YouTube. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, check out some videos. I got my RC car adventures up there. It's about to do a lot more, man. Have a lot more in-depth conversations, especially about current events and all of that. So make sure you like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on when I drop something. I'm gonna try to do this 3 days a week. I was told I need to step my game up, so I'm stepping my game up. This twice this week. We're gonna go ahead and do it one more again. Appreciate y'all, man. Like I always say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with me. I definitely love each and every one of y'all, and I greatly appreciate you. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. This is your boy Red Tree, and I'm out.